Hey everybody, this is Lizzie B. Gold from Lizzie's Alkaline Kitchen coming to you live. Hi. We're going to show you guys something today. This is Burdock. A lot of people think that this is rhubarb because it's called wild rhubarb, but this is not. This is Burdock, guys. How do you know it's Burdock? Because if you flip it over, you can see this light gray. It's kind of fuzzy. When looking here, let me get some of this thing out of my way a little, okay? I'll step lightly because I'm in a grove full of food and I don't want spiders on me. So what you do, come close, guys. You see this? You see this stalk that's growing up? I'm letting it grow really big. It's about to be flowering because I'm going to eat it. That is celery, okay? This is the burdock. Now, eventually, what's going to happen to the burdock, these leaves that you see here, these big leaves, are going to go off to the ground, right? And then another shoot is going to come up and it's going to have those burrs on it that you guys know about. Now, in the fall is when you want to get the root of the burdock. Right now, you want to get the leaf of the burdock and the stalk of the burdock. This is really good vegetation, guys. You don't want to eat it when it's this big because when it's this big, it's going to be really stringy. But you can still get it and you can crisp it like kale and season it. It's very bitter. Also, what you can do is you get this and you dry them and you can make tea because it's iron. Okay? This is iron. But you don't want to eat it like that because it's a very tough by now. If you want to eat the burdock leaf, it's very delicious and healthy for you to eat this. The root we know is beautiful, but you want to eat this. Get it when it's this size, this little. You see this little one? See those baby ones around this stem here? This is what you eat. Okay? Don't eat them when they're that big because it's not going to taste good. When it's that big, you're going to use as a chip or you're going to use as a tea. Okay? Also, what you can see here in this little grove, a lot of people call this a snakeberry. This is Chinese false strawberry. It's not. We call it snakeberry. People say it's poisonous, but it's not. That's just a myth. Me and my daughter eat this all the time. It's very good. We all know what the honeysuckle looks like, but they're smaller now. They're not as big because there's not enough pollination going on. But this is the honeysuckle here. I'm going to go down a little bit on the grove. You guys can see these one burdock, two burdock, okay? I'll show you some yellow dock here. This is what the yellow dock looks like when it's still springtime. I showed you guys what it looks like when I was digging for the roots. You see how fast this happens. Remember, it did not have this. It did not have this seeds yet. It was just a little curly. This is the leaf I'm looking at, guys, right here. This is the leaf. So it was just down here. You see? But it's good. Excuse me. Something jumped on me, so I had to move. Because I'm not in my foraging clothes right now. I'm just outside showing you guys some things. This is the leaf of the curly dock, also called yellow dock. This is not burdock. This is not burdock. This is curly yellow dock. This is the leaf of it. You see those beautiful curls. Careful when you're out here, guys. You see our little friend here. This is why I always tell you guys to have safe foraging practices. He bites. So be careful out here, too. Now, I'll show you something. You see the way it's leaning? That means it's not a good yellow dock. The soil is no good for that yellow dock, so you don't want to eat that. You can eat the ones that stand straight up. But if they're leaning, that means they're getting weak with the vegetation. You don't want to eat that. It's no good. So we're going to walk down some here, show you guys some of the difference between standing up and weak. Okay, you see the huge honeysuckle grove that I'm in front of here. Now, these, you can see how they're standing straight up. You see how this is standing straight up, right? It's not leaning like that other one. This one is good and strong, okay? This one is good and strong. This one, I would forage and I would eat it. Now, when this turns brown, these seeds turn brown and they turn black, is when they're ready to harvest. This is the seeds right here. And this is the little leaves right here. Now, these yellow dock leaf, you can eat it like spinach, saute it up, or you can dry it and make a tea. And you also know about the root of this as well, so you guys can see this. Now, something else I want to tell you guys about this yellow dock. There's an oxalic acid in here, so you have to be careful when you consume this because the leaf and the seed and everything on this, it's going to have the oxalic acid. You have to cook that. You don't want to eat that raw, okay? And what you're going to do is the root. You know, you cook the root, but you guys also know that. Now, I'm gonna go in here, and so you guys can see. You see those mustard greens back there? You see those? I think those are mustard greens, and they grow wild all through there. Those are one of the greens that we're allowed to eat. It's good to eat that. You can see, you see the baby dock. See, those are burdock. You see the little ones? Those you can eat. Those are small enough where you roll those up and you eat them like salad, cook them like collard greens, okay? Let's go down a little bit. I'll show you guys something here. This is the poke leaf. You see this one I'm touching? Let me make my camera. This is the poke leaf. I'll show you guys some more. This is what the poke looks like when it's a baby. This is the stem and the stalk of the poke when it's a baby. Okay. I'll show you some more too. You see this big dock here? The burdock. Okay. Let's go down some, guys. I still have a really beautiful thing to show you today. Came here today because I want to show you guys the mulberry tree. This is what a mulberry tree looks like. You see this? This is a mulberry. Let me hold her still because it's windy. This is mulberry. This is very nutritious and healthy. This is 100% alkaline. Mulberry is going to come in different colors. You get white and you get the berry color you see here. This is very juicy. I love the white one. And look at this tree, guys. I'm here with this tree. This whole tree is the mulberry. See above me? Let me zoom for you guys. I can zoom. There we go. You see hanging above my head. I'm in the sky now. You see the beautiful mulberry. You see this leaf here? This is not the mulberry. This is a vine tree that grows close to the mulberry all the time, and it wraps itself around the mulberry. Okay? That's why you see it like this. You see them together like that. You see them together. You see? I can show you. You can see them. So, you know, and it smells so good here, guys. I cannot even begin to tell you the way the smell is right now. It's very intoxicating, and it's so beautiful. This mulberry tree, this tree that winds with it, I can't remember the name, has this beautiful smell like honeysuckle and something else. It's very pretty. But I'm going to be foraging these mulberry today. See? Look. At these beautiful berries, guys. So I'm going to be foraging these. I'm going to be dehydrating them. And I'm going to be saving some. And this is one of the mini mulberry bush we have in the valley. So it's going to be really good. I'm going to get a lot of those. They're ready to go. So I will go down here some for you guys so that you can see what a poke looks like when it gets big. This is the poke leaf when they get bigger. This is the stem of it, the stalk. It's all edible. You cook it once, wash it, cook it once. It's good. When they're like this size, you don't need to worry about cooking 3 and 4 times. You can cook once or twice and that's it. You don't need to cook it more than that or it's going to be nasty. So you can cook it like that, okay? This is the poke. This is ones that you can see I have already been cutting off of. Prune them early, and as you prune them, you can get new leaves. See, this is one I've been already eating off of, where you can see my cuts, and it doesn't hurt it. They just all grow back, and when they're little like this is when they're the juiciest, guys. It's so good. So I want to show you guys that so that you can see what we have. We had the poke. We had the mulberry and the mulberry vine. That's some more poke. We had the yellow dock, but that's not a good one. And then you can see back there, poke. More mulberry and the mulberry vine that grow with it. I will get the name for that, guys, soon. We had the huge docks. See? These are burdocks. And then we come across the yellow dock and the honeysuckle, okay? So you guys can see some things here. I just want to show you. I love you guys and wish you peace and blessings today. I'm fasting, so I'm a little out of whack today. But I will be better soon. It's day 10 of my fast, my new fast. I've been doing a lot of different herbs, but mostly I've been doing the bromide. So I'm in a little pain because I'm going through a little bit of a healing crisis. Some more acid coming from my body. It's good, though. So, excuse my speech. I know I sound a little funny. But it's okay. Because everything is going to be clearing up soon. So, and you guys can see this little grove here. But I'm going to let everybody go. I came here to check on my Burdock. And she is doing beautiful. I come to check on her, and she's doing good. Okay, everybody. Thank you for visiting Lizzie's Alkaline Kitchen by Lizzie B. Gold. Peace, blessings, healing, love, and as always, namaste.